Hello and welcome to Jams. Welcome to the loading screen for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So we're going to be showcasing this game today. It's reasonably old. In fact, I remember buying this game when I was young-ish. Although I don't want to invite the analogy, it's kind of, well, it is. Call of Duty meets Star Wars. And it was a pretty good attempt, actually. The game is pretty decent. You get some pretty good mechanics out of it. I mean, it's not really as kind of fast-paced as Call of Duty, but it works. Additionally, things you kill drop ammunition and health and things. So in the way you're sort of familiar to in, say, just traditional kind of platforming games and that sort of thing, which is quite nice. It means that you sort of there is a reward for kind of attacking and just attacking and attacking and attacking, which is nice. So I'm playing as just your bog standard rebel trooper class. There are others, as you can see knocking about down there. There's snipers. That guy's not a standard Imperial trooper. That guy I'm shooting there, that you can't really see for the explosion, is an Imperial officer. That guy with the shoulder patch is a Imperial rocket trooper. So he's going to be pretty useless on this game. And also he's only kind of really armed with a pistol, so he can't really do much. You might have been noticing that I've been getting awards. You get perks. Again, see, kind of don't want to compare it to Call of Duty, but the game kind of lends itself to it. You get perks for killing a certain number of people with a certain weapon, whatever. So here I've got an advanced rifle as a result, and it's probably, I think, it's the best perk, because you just point it at someone, squeeze the trigger, and that person dies. So you get grenades with it. Each of the characters tends to get this kind of pistol thing, which is pretty crap. You don't need ammunition for it, but it does a very little amount of damage. You need to be quite accurate with it if you want to kill someone, i.e. you need to hit them in the head. While I'm low on health, I'll just show you this. Dotted around each of the levels is I'll just pick this up because it will speed things up. Are these droids? They're health and ammunition droids, so if you stand in the middle, reload, you get full ammunition and full health within quite a short period of time, which makes the game easier. It can also mean that the people on the other team can do that too, so they end up being what I am at the minute. I'm just kind of running forwards, nailing everything. I can take a couple of hits and it doesn't really matter. Oops, and I died. So I got another award there. One of the high-end ones is damage increase. However, one of the best awards is the ability to turn into a Jedi that's associated with your faction that you're playing with. In this case, Rebel Alliance, I get Luke. I get Luke with his green lightsaber and his robot hand. These guys can be used to take command posts very much in the same way that your bog standard trooper can by standing here. However, you notice at the bottom of the screen there's a blue lightsaber that's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That's the health bar and the amount of time I can remain on the map. So I need to kill things to get that health bar up. But we'll do some more about Jedi on the next playthrough that we do for this. Because one of the other great things about this game is that you get an option with each map to play it as a Galactic Civil War period map or as a Galactic Clone War map, which is nice. So that one clearly was the Civil War, and we'll go on for the Clone Wars one in a second. So we're in for the Clone Wars version here. The level remains basically the same. The only thing that really changes is, so I'm going to go for the bad guys now. So I will spawn in the same place the good guys did last time. So here, in what some of the nerds out there will recognise as the star map room where we did that small child was all wisdom and shit. So, great shot by that guy. So with a new faction comes a whole new set of classes and advantages. So you see there was a droid Dakar there, which is great. I hate fighting droid Dakars, they're awful. The clone troopers are pretty hard hitting as well. I mean, to compensate for the fact that we get droid Dakars and an ability to do, well, this. The clones' weapons do more damage than the other weapons. I think there's also a mechanic with that with the Imperial Stormtroopers weapons. They seem to do more damage than the Rebel weapons do. But as I say, that appears to be as a result of you're just balancing stuff out. So, as you can see now, I can accept as to play as Darth Maul, so I will do that. You can choose where you spawn, and this is how to win a level really, really quickly. So you kind of need to keep killing things as the Jedi. If you ever stop killing things, you start taking damage, and it's a problem. Each of the Jedi gets a series of force powers associated with them. There are other ones you play as other than Luke and Darth Maul. On some of the levels you get the Emperor. On some of them you get Darth Vader, obviously associated with the Imperials. On some levels you get Ki-Adi-Mundi. On other levels you get Mace Windu. I think if you play as the good guys on this map you get Mace Windu. If you play as some other maps and some other factions you get Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Yoda, Chewbacca, Han, Leia, just Lando. Pick a character basically that's a hero character and you get to play as them, each with their own unique set of abilities. All of the Jedi share a series of core abilities, so this kind of force speed run, which is pretty cool. Their ability to throw their lightsaber, which I'll show you more of in a minute because it's the spawniest way to kill loads and loads of people really quickly, particularly with Darth Maul's double-bladed one. I'll die. Just need to clear out this little bit first. You also get an ability to force push with most of them. With the Emperor that turns into a force lightning. Vader, I think it's a choke. I can't remember. And yeah, that's really. Oh yeah, you also get a jump. So yeah, you can jump out of the way, and you can keep jumping for as long as you've got stamina, which is that bar underneath my health. That's also the one which enables me to use pretty much all the force powers. Yep, victory is inevitable. Yeah, mostly because I'm just going about murdering people. Unfortunately, as a Jedi, it is possible to die. Mostly explosive deaths. If you get shot with a tank, you're pretty much knackered. And nobody getting up from that. You don't tend to die really to kind of just normal bog standard troopers. The other thing which kills you, of course, is the time. As you can see now, there's only one guy left alive. If I don't find him quickly or the level doesn't end, I'm going to die. So, to be perfectly honest with you, he's probably going to die any second, because the other guys in my team are pretty good at killing people. There you go. So that's it. And that's a very quick first glance at Battlefront 2. We'll have an investigation of the classes as we go further into the game, and we'll have a look at space missions next, because that was the main advantage of this game over, say, something like Battlefront 1. Anyway, join me for the next video, and I will see you again soon. Bye!